Welcome back, guys. In this video, we are going to discuss reverse an array without using any built-in function. So, for example, I am having an array of 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, right? So, this is my array. So, now my expected output would be 8, 6, 5, 3, and 1. So, this is what my expected output. We can achieve this, in a different way. I'm just going to explain you in a simple way. So we are going to create a two pointer variable. One is going to start from the start of the array and one is going to start from the end of the array. So first iteration, suppose if I'm having a two variable start and end, okay. So the start variable is going to hold the value of first in first iteration. The end value is going to hold the 8. Okay, now within the loop, what we are going to do, we are going to swap in the element from the start and end. And we are going to gradually moving towards the center. So let's create a function and we'll understand how we have to achieve that. So I'm going to create public. So I'm creating a method as a static method because no need to create an instance of the class. So this method is going to return you the integer of array. So we'll make it as a return type as an integer array. Then we have we can give any function name. So now so you can create a code in a main method as well directly, but always makes practice of creating a function. So this will help you in your interview, right? So here in method, it is asking, it is an parameter we need to say integer array. Fine. Now we have to create a two variable. As I said before, we have to create a two variable. So int is a start equal to, it's going to start from the 0th index. So we can make it as a 0. Then end index, we have an end index, it start from the end of the array. So we can say array dot length minus 1. So it's going to start from the end of the array. So this is ending array. Start and end of the array gradually moving towards the center. Then we'll go for a while loop over here. So in while loop, it's going to check start less than end. So this loop run as long as start is less than end. So this condition ensure that the loop runs until the middle of the array is reached. Okay, that's what we are using a start less than end. So within the loop, we have to swap the element at the start and end. So we are going to swap the element with the temporary variable. So inside that loop, what we are going to do, elements start and end should swap. Create a temporary variable over here first. In temporary variable, I'm going to store the start value. So array of start. First value, I'm just going to hold it in the temporary variable. Next, array of start is going to hold the end value. So we can say array of end. So we are swapping now. So array of end value is going to come over here with the array of start. Now array of end is going to hold the first value, array of start, right? So array of start already we have stored it in a temporary variable. So you can go over here, right? So this is done by temporarily storing the value at start in a variable temporary, moving the value from end to start, then moving the value from the end to temporary variable, right? Temporary variable to end. So once this is done, what we have to do, move the indices towards the center, right? So move the indices towards the center. So for that, what we have to do, after swapping the element, we have to increment the start and decrement the end because start is coming from that start, right? End is coming from the end of the array. So we have to increment start plus plus. We have to decrement the end. So we can say end minus minus. Okay. Then finally we have to return array. So this is the way we have to achieve that. Let's call this function. First I'll be initializing the array. I can say integer array equal to, you can give 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, now I'll just declare array over here. We have to call the function. So function, you can call this. So now here you can say it is going to asking you the argument, right? Because here we have seen integer of array. So you can pass the array over here. Okay. Now this is function is going to return you the reversed array, right? So we can store it in a variable integer of array reversed array. So I'll be storing this value. Then we have to print the value one by one. So we can use that for loop and we can print that. So using the for loop int I equal to starting from 0, I less than reversed array. So this is what it is called in reversed array dot length. Reversed array dot length. Then I plus plus. So we have to print the value. I'm just printing. So we can print reversed array of I, the first value. Okay. First iteration, the first value. So then we can add a space over here. I don't want to print in a new line, so I just remove the L line. Okay, so I just wanted to print in the same line all the values, so removing the L line. So if you want, you can add one more line here for saying that this is a reverse array. Okay, so now let's run this. We'll see how this is working. So now reversed array, we have given a 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So it is returning a 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. So this is the way we can achieve that reversed array. You can change the number as per your scenarios, and if you run that, it is going to work. Okay, so you can add a number of values over here because we are not hard coding anything. Just we have a runtime, it is going to get the length. So it is going to work for any number of arrays if you add it. Okay. So thanks for watching guys. See you in the next video.